Hi there, and welcome into the Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast brought to you by Fantasy Six Pack. Today, we are doing a rundown of our Masters plays as well as a Champions League. Yes, soccer is going on, guys. We have Champions League play as well, so stay tuned for that as we run into this fantastic episode, and we will see you here on the other side.
Do you like fantasy football and sports betting? Come join us here at the Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast, where hosts Matt, Shane, and Jason talk about fantasy players, lineups, and sports betting to help you compete and win championships. And of course, some extra cash. Let's jump right into the show.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It is great to be here. We are missing our tried and true, our leader, but we have Jason. Jason, how are you doing, my guy?
Doing phenomenal. It is Masters Week. It is my favorite time of the year. Augusta looks beautiful, even though today it rained for the majority of the day. So hopefully there's prime conditions this week and whatnot. We're looking out for Matt tonight, praying for him. He's dealing with some fires and some wild brush up there in western Kansas or eastern Kansas. So
Yeah, you're trying to be masters of the universe out here, and it's one of those things that you just kind of face sometimes, where you get that crazy, unnatural type weather stuff, which is what he's been dealing with a lot recently. So, prayers out to that and those affected. Let's just jump right into it. Let's get into the swing of things, as they might say. Jason, on the tee box, I'm going to lead off. And I'm calling my shot. Xander Schauffele is going to be a top 5 finisher this week in the Masters. Look, Schauffele is the top 3 golfer in the world. He's getting priced like he's not. Put some respect on his name at plus 330. That is too much value that they are giving you to not play this number. He's excellent around the greens. He plays a fast ball. He's in good form despite the fact he's coming off an injury, and he looks healthy. And that's the key thing here. I'm playing what I think is a pretty undervalued number. I think there's some serious value in playing this. What you got?
Hey, I love it. Xander performs well in majors, and that's all that matters going into this tournament. Hey, real quick caveat with the Masters when looking for it. Masters is one of the more forgiving courses out there, so look for length with the players this week. The accuracy off the tee box is not that big of a deal. My best play for the week that I like, guys, is I like Hideki top 10 at plus 275. Love me some Hideki. He has the history that's backed here. He's a Masters winner. He started off well this year and is playing well. He knows those greens, and his short game looks better than it has in a hot minute. So give me Hideki to give us the top 10 this week, Shane.
I like that. And we also cooked up you have another one, don't you?
Yeah, no, and I'm gonna give out the outright for this weekend. Matt and I talked about this earlier. We were going back and forth between Bryson and Colin Morikawa. I think it's Colin's time, even though Bryson is not a bad pick. Matt and I are going to go with Colin Morikawa this week, outright winner at plus 18-1. Hey, we all know how he is around the greens, his short game and whatnot. He needs to hit the ball farther with his driver and whatnot and put himself in position to score. But I think if he can birdie some of those par fours out there in Augusta, it's basically going to give him a stroke above average this week. So Matt and I will take Colin Morikawa.
I like that. That's a tag team, double team right there for Colin Morikawa. Straight up Cowabunga. And we have a fun parlay here for you guys. We have a top 10. So I am taking my boy Xander, and Jason is taking his Hideki Matsuyama play, and we are playing them together into a top 10 parlay, and it comes out to plus 732. That is a pretty number. We think that there's some value in both these guys, and we both think that I'm playing top 5, and Jason's playing top 5 as well for Hideki. So if we're playing on top 10, we're getting some additional bonus there on the spot, and it's plus 730. That's some serious kahuna, some serious cheddar, Jason.
Yep.
And I think that wraps up our Masters plays, unless you have any other ones you want to give out for those out there.
I mean, the two real quick ones, I like Ludwig Aberg, top 20. It's nothing sexy. It's minus 150. He played well there last year, and as a rookie, it doesn't really happen all that much, especially coming back out there his second year. As long as he doesn't get a stomach bug, he should be fine. Last one is Adam Scott to make the cut at minus 190. He hasn't missed a cut in like 8 previous starts, so it's kind of a lock right there. He's a previous master champ, but it's nothing sexy with the number.
I get that. Sometimes with these golf numbers, especially if you're not playing, the leader, like pin-to-pin leader, basically, you just kind of you have to swallow it and take the crappy number, or you have to try to play that once play has started and they have a slow start and you see something. It's one of those sports that live betting is such an advantageous thing. So if you're live betting, take a shot on some guys that you think should still have the opportunity to compete later on in this tournament.
Yeah, and Shane and I will be around. We'll be talking all weekend, and we'll be tweeting out some things on X for live bets that we like and whatnot for y'all. So follow in our X page.
Oh, yeah, always. And other than that, our last play of the day is actually the first play that will happen this week. It will be the first play that cashes. And that is my Champions League semifinal play, Jason.
Listen, let's get sweaty. What we got?
The champions. Listen, it's not a league for those of you that are American and don't watch soccer. It's actually a tournament. So it's kind of like the tournament that's happening right now, the NCAA basketball tournament. It's the best teams from all over the world. Basically, most of the teams are from Europe, and in this case, it's Barcelona versus Borussia Dortmund, and they're playing in Germany in front of Dortmund's home crowd. But guess what, Jason? Dortmund sucks. They're terrible. Like, they're a good team, but they're not. And they just continue to hang around, and I have zero faith in them. And Barcelona scores with reckless abandon, but cannot shut a team out. So I'm going to take both teams to score, and I'm going to take Barcelona to win. And that's the play. It's playable to plus 120. I think right now you can get it at plus 128. Certain books, there's a little bit of an additional vig there. But I would play it to plus 120. You can play it as either a same game parlay, or there are certain books that allow you to play it just as the play itself, BTTS and Barcelona to win. But again, if it's not plus money, it's not for me on that play. So do not touch it if it starts swinging the other direction.
That's the first game of the leg, right?
It is the first game of the leg. They will be playing again in Germany for the first leg, and then they will be going to Bark for the second leg. So that's one reason I think that Dortmund can get on the board. They'll have the yellow wave behind them, but they won't have enough to scratch it over. I think Yamini Yamal. Wow, I can't speak. Yamini Yamal is just too good, and he will definitely scratch maybe one, maybe two across against this Dortmund side that just can't get out of their own way, man. That's the saddest part is that they just one of those teams that you want to root for because they're for the people,
and their fans are wild.
Yeah, they're for the people. They're from a less esteemed club, but they continue to stick around, and they don't spend a whole lot of money on getting players, but they just build it. So you want to root for Dortmund. Unfortunately, Bark is just higher class still. So that's the plays for the week. And with that, we will be back next week. I think we're going to do more of these rapid fires. We think we're going to like this whole 5 bets in 15 minutes style. It's not going to be exactly 5 minutes, or it's not going to be exactly 5 bets. It's not going to be exactly 15 minutes, but that's what we're going to shoot for. And hopefully you're shooting unders this weekend, Mr. Xander Shopley, Colin Morikawa, and all you guys out there in the Masters, because that's what we want to see. We want to see some pretty numbers. Jason, what you got for us? Anything?
All right, no, hey, kick your feet up. Enjoy this. Enjoy the Masters this weekend. This is our holiday as men, guys.
Yes, it is a green jacket holiday. Do not forget to break those out. As always, we love you to the moon and back, and we will catch you on the flippity flop.